Hobie was lying on the floor because of the effect of the slap given by K. Are you satisfied now? Do you understand why I always try to stop you do stupid things? You'd regret them not to separate. But you see how things become now? You always thought your thoughts are always right one. See what happened now. My baby got pregnant when his husband disowned him. Do you think JK will accept him even he know about the pregnancy? No. Don't you hear everything he talk about my baby? He never going to. And even if he going to do that, I will never allow him to come near my thing. I will take care of them. And don't you dare to let anyone know about this. It was a warning. Hobie's eyes filled with tears. He never want anything bad for Tay. But everything ended up in a bad way. Jimin looked at Hobie with a realization. It's him who gave the drugs to Tay and Jagger without realizing the reality. But still he felt something missing. He went to crying Hobie and made him to go with kitchen. He slowly put a ice pack on the face of. Now tell me everything. If they did a love marriage, what is the need of a drug to make them one? I will tell you about that. He looked down with guilty. Everything is my fault. Namjoon tried to stop this marriage at first, but I convinced him. Then came many times told me to keep them in a distance, but I really want them together forever. So I told you to drag them. Why you think they are will separate when they are crazy in love at that time? They are not in love. He told about the contract to Jimin. Jimin stood there with teary eyes. His peer did this for him. He will never going to spare JK for making him prayer guy. When he went with Hobie to living room, they saw two big brothers are feeding the little one with concern first. You have to eat a lot to give a birth to a healthy baby. You have to be strong like me. No, I want they give to birth to a baby girl who looked like they. There's a lot of time for that, and it's not up to you, the baby's gender. We can discuss about it later. Now tell me, what are we going to do tomorrow? Did you forget about that? No, we don't. Everyone face changed into a serious one. They, we have to discuss something with you. We know everything, so don't try to hide anything from us. We are going to start with you tomorrow, and we will make everyone got punished according to the law, the way you want. Hyuni couldn't sleep when he got to know that Jimin is not in Jimin's home. Mrs. Spock called him and told him they can't reach Jimin through phone. Hyuni told her that Jimin is on a business trip, and she believed it. Hyuni only slept at least 3 hours. He sent a message to Jin that he will be there in Kim Industry on time. He decided to go a drive and make his mind fresh. When he's driving his Namjoon's car, he decided to follow the car to find Jimin. But the car stopped in front of a cemetery. He followed Namjoon at a distance. When Namjoon stopped, he hid at the nearest place. How many times I told you, call me dad. Why are you hesitating to do that? Mr. Kim asked to a 13-year Namjoon. Namjoon came out from this memory and sat in front of Mr. Kim's buried place with a teary eyes. Dad, I am sorry. Please forgive me. I couldn't keep the promise I gave to you. I am in pain. I can't share this to anyone other than you. Everyone is in pain, but don't worry. Soon everything will be okay. And you know what? Your son is the strongest one, and soon you can hear a good news. So just wait patiently. And he looked at Mrs. Kim. Mom, please bless us for what we are going to do today. Namjoon went from there after some time. Yoongi slowly came out from the hiding place and went to the gravesite. Is he the son of Mr. Kim? Then why? Yoongi went behind Namjoon again, and it ended up in the office of Kim Industries. Where the hell is he? It's almost time to start the meeting. You didn't take my call. Wait, isn't it my mom? Why is she here? Miss Yum come to JK and Jin. I know today is important day for you, so I here to cheer my son. Thank you, ma'am. You are the best. Come, we can go inside. Suddenly, Yuni come to them with a tense face. I don't think we can get the deal. Namjoon's going to eliminate us. He can. It's a open presentation. Even media and some students and researchers also here. So he can do anything. Yumi just nodded his head silently with an unsure face. When they entered in the hall, almost everyone is present there. Why Uncle John didn't come here? He searched with his eyes. He never come to the place where JK present. This time also the same. Maybe he don't want to compete with his son. Namjoon come there with a cold face. Jin looked at Namjoon with a paining heart. Namjoon didn't even take a glance at him. The presentation started. Mr. Choi Kamini was the first one to present. The presentation started and it made shocking to the Jion brothers. It was their presentation. JK sit there like seeing a ghost. He looked at Mr. Choi, who gave him a mocking smile. He can't do anything now. Every respected communist representatives are here, and media too. He know his company going to bank up because of that. Already there is a black mark on his company now. They announced it to the next preservation, and it was JK's Industries. JK felt everyone eyes on him. Miss Young looked at JK with a smile, which is not noticed by anyone. Suddenly, someone stand from the next chair of JK. That person went to the stage and started the presentation under JK's name. June brothers sit there with a confusion. Not only them, but Miss Young and Mr. Choi also. After the presentation, that person came to JK and introduced himself. He is Mr. Jeon's secretary. Before JK react to that, Namjoon make an announcement. Hello everyone, you have all saw the presentations. Both of them are really good, but we have to select only one. Before that, I will show you something else. The hall door opened and Mr. Jeon entered there, followed by police officer, and closed the door. The video started to play in front of everyone. It was the video of Miss Young taking the project details from JK's office. JK, Jin, and Yoongi looked at Miss Young with a shocked face. Namjoon, that's not the last. There's another one too. It was CCTV video of Doctor murder by Mr. Young. The police come to Miss Young. Miss Cho Young, you are under the arrest of theft, cheating, murder of Miss Jeon and Dr. Wan, and murder conspiracy of Mr. Kim Sojourn. Even Miss Young resisted to arrest. It's happened. Then the police turned towards Mr. Joy. We have to arrest you for illegal mafia work and murders, etc. Yoki stood there like a statue. His head started to spin before he felt something hold him. Dad, Jin and Young looked at each other with a terrific look. Mrs. Jeon Namjoon informed Mr. Jewar that the process of making the contract need 2 days, so they have to come after 2 days for sign the contract. Mr. Jian, Yoongi and Jin went home with unconscious JK. When they entered the house, they saw Jin's parents standing there. Jin ran and hugged his mom while crying. It was a terrific day for them. After some time, JK came back to his conscious mind. He sat without speaking a word. Why you all don't told us about anything and why I don't remember Cook's mom. Jin mom told everything about Mrs. Your promise and their helpless situation. You are with your grandmother when you are as a child. And my sister really rarely come there to visit grandma because she is busy and it was difficult because of the distance. You only come to home after Cook started to stay with us and Yoongi was with his parents on abroad. Why you suddenly made JK stay with Andrew and went to the abroad without him? Everyone turned to Miss Jeon for answer. JK always loved Miss Young more than me. I don't have any problem with that, but eventually she started to force me to marry her and told me to forget my wife. That's impossible for me. Later she started to use my money the way she wanted. Sometimes I questioned her and she threatened me that she will leave the house with JK. After months, my business ideas and projects started to lose. Mr. Choi was the one who did that. He was a well known gentleman in front of everyone, so I started to lose my business. When my company was almost bankrupt, I got the last chance from Mr. Kim. But before the contract signed, he got murdered. Everyone thought it was an accident. After some months, they called me to prepare the project details. Mr. Choi also there for the same reason. I prepared everything at home, not to lose my ideas and files, but Mr. Choi took it and presented it before me. I sit there while crying. Only suicide was the way for me at that time. But a boy came to me and asked me why I am crying. I told everything to him without even thinking he is a child. After some time, I got called to inside and they gave me the deal without even a presentation. When I came out from the cabin, another boy was waiting for me. He gave me the proof of my wife's death and a letter. In the letter, that person told me to take JK to a safe place and go to abroad. Also told me not to inform police about that and about the real reason of Mr. Kim's death. When I came to know that she has some connection with mafia, I took JK to Jin's mom because I know that she never going to come there because Jin's mom hate towards her. I went to abroad to my company stable and not got killed by her people. She also went to hiding after that day. When I got to know that Cook started his own business, I clearly know that she will definitely try to harm my son again. She will never let us live happy. When I know about her comeback and rumors about your company, I know Mr. Choi is behind that. That's why I also prepared a presentation for you. I am sorry if I told you about Cook's mother death. This will not happen. It's okay. We can understand your situation. JK went silently to his room. Everyone looked at him with a sad eyes. He really tired. He took one sleeping pills of the and swallowed it. He looked at the pic on his phone. You are right. I am a stupid. A idiot who live in a dark with my whole life. He slowly closed his eyes and went to the deep sleep.